My name is Rosie Wyles. I'm a lecturer in classical history and literature at the University of Kent. My research investigates the productions of ancient Greek tragedy and comedy and looks in particular at how costume and props creates meaning in those productions. My most recent project looked at the intersection between theatre and society through props. Objects can tell us so much about how society thinks about itself, citizen identity, ideology, and by looking at those objects in their setting in society, as well as on stage, you can learn a great deal. In my research, I look at both textual and visual evidence. So here's an example of a very damaged but very important cup, which shows voting taking place in the 5th century. And it's the only piece of evidence depicting that process. My module, Athenian Power Plays, explores exactly that intersection between theatre and society. In the lectures, I share some of the most important visual evidence examined in my book. So, for example, the voting cup, the statues of the tyrant slayers, and this grave stele, which was produced for a performer. Seminars invite fresh discussions of the familiar material, and often questions posed by students can lead you to think about that evidence in a new way. The productions of Greek comedies by the Student Society have been brilliant at reminding me of just how important the dynamics of performance are for the understanding of these plays. In the lectures, I share some of the most important visual evidence that's discussed in my book. So, for example, the voting cup, the grave stele for the performer, and this something else.